We spent 3 days in hospital watching him die, essentially. It's horrific.
Killed after an unprovoked attack on the street. Rachel's brother Paul died after he was assaulted in 2020.
He went up behind him, punched him to the ground. Paul flew off his feet and hit the ground.
The banking executive's killer, Stephen Allen, will likely serve little over a year for manslaughter. Rachel and her family are appealing and want a review of guidelines.
How can someone rehabilitate in a year? They can't. We all know that prisons are overstretched and resources are stretched. He's not going to get any kind of support in prison in a year, and then he'll be out in the community. It's sickening.
The sentencing levels are terrible and they aren't a deterrent at all.
Maxine understands that sense of injustice. She set up a charity after her son, Christian, died 9 months after a one-punch attack in a nightclub. The man who assaulted him served less than a year for grievous bodily harm.
I want to mirror what Australia do. In Australia, they campaigned long and hard, but they have achieved 15 years for a one-punch assault. That is just for the assault. If they die, it's 25 years. 25 years. That would make a difference to you, wouldn't it?
On the other side, another view. Jacob killed a man with one punch over a decade ago, jailed for 30 months, serving 14 after admitting manslaughter.
A life for a life, an eye for an eye, leads you down a very dark and steep slope, where nobody changes and everybody thinks they have the moral high ground until they make a mistake. And then they're, never redeemable again.
Edward Henry, King's Counsel, says the sentencing guidelines, while an imperfect system, do work.
Every single life is innately precious. No sentence is going to adequately reflect that. But would it not be better that a person who has made a ghastly mistake and they have recognised that and they have pleaded guilty to manslaughter, would it not be better then to sentence them on the basis that they did not intend to kill?
Rachel lost her other brother Simon months after Paul's death, himself devastated by grief. A family awaiting now a possible appeal. For them, justice is yet to be served. Adele Robinson, Sky News.